Hi everyone, Creative Lauri here, welcome. So it's, I don't know, what's today's date? The 2nd, I think. Um, I have no idea. Um, so I went grocery shopping and I got just a few things, and you probably have seen that grocery haul already. And I've got the hiccups, so I might have to pause here. I'm trying to like stop them, but and I just want to use up what I had left over from last month, which are these 2 little carrots. I need to peel them still. Everything's been washed. I have a white onion that I used for I don't know, something, and I just had some left over, so I put it in my container. And then one of the bell peppers that was it's starting to get wrinkly, and that was for my sister. And then this was also for my sister. She gave it to me on Easter evening when I was going home because we ended up not using it. And I don't like it as coleslaw. I like it as steamed vegetable. But I thought it would be really good to use majority of it in pickling and then use the rest of it steaming it. Maybe like half and half. Because I do have some rice I have to use up. And then I have 2 jars of broth left, or brine, excuse me. And so I'm drying my peels, my grapefruit peels. So I'm gonna get started. Everything's kind of ready to go. I'm gonna peel this. I'm using probably just a part of this beet. Look how cute, it's growing little baby shoots. Isn't that adorable? I wonder if I cut the top off, if it'll keep growing. Look at all the little baby shoots on there, leaves. It's not focusing, hold on. Isn't that cute? I don't know, I'll have to research that, but I'm only gonna use a little bit, probably like a quarter of that. And then I have some jalapenos in here, a couple radishes, some ginger. This is organic, so I don't have to peel it. I don't think I will either, since it's organic. So I'm going to chop up all of this. I might saute some of these leaves for tonight in my stir fry, and then just try to use most of the stock in the pickling. And yeah, let's see what I come up with, and I'll just put everything in a bowl and you'll see what I'm using up and not wasting. So if you're new to my channel, I do the $25 a month challenge for myself. It's not a challenge anyone created. I just remember someone talking about cutting their groceries in half, and my dad and I each were only spending $50 at the time, and I started doing 25. So that started in the middle of January last year. So I've been doing it for a while, but you know, you really have to cook, and it helps being pescatarian. I mean, honestly, on with the inflation, even being pescatarian doesn't really help anymore. Being vegetarian really helps. So, yeah, the last time I had fish was just, oh, well, Christmas Eve. And then, yeah, Christmas Day for my sister. Then I had tuna fish between then and then Easter. And then I had a piece of salmon on Easter, and that was really good. But it's a treat. You have to think of things as treats. Okay, let me not ramble. Don't want to keep jibber jabbering and bore you guys with just my hands and a picture of vegetables. So let me put you on pause, and I'm going to clean up everything and chop everything up. All right, guys, so I chopped up everything. I only used, that's Vern. Vernie! Come here, Vernie. He's very lovey-dovey. He's usually in the catio, but I like to rotate who comes in, and they can get, like, you know, different scenery. So he's in here right now. Anyways, I still have basically half an onion and some more bell pepper. I have one whole other bell pepper too. I decided to use this for salad and or part in my stir fry. I only used that much of the beet. And, oh, I forgot to chop up the jalapeno. I'm probably going to, well, you know, hold on. I got to find the small jalapeno. Yeah, I'm probably going to use that much as far as jalapeno. I'm going to chop it up really fine. I am not taking the seeds out because I often add crushed red peppers to that. So this will be even better. It's all fresh. And then, yeah, let me just get started and I'll show you the process. But I'm basically going to put 3/4 of it in the bigger jar and then the other quarter in that jar. And if I have to make more vinegar, salt, sugar concoction, I will, but I don't think I will. I'm not going to add more garlic because there's enough garlic in here. Yummy. I can't wait. Okay, and by the way, this is a great gift. So I think I'm going to do this for Christmas, give everyone a little pickle jar. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, so I kind of layered everything, as you can see. Let me turn on a little lighting. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to add a little more radish because there wasn't that many radishes that I only did 2. I think I'm going to do 2 more. And I think the jalapeno to everything else is fine. It was about 1.5. Yeah, so I think all of that's good. I am just using the same liquids, and I don't even think I'll have to make more liquid, but let me go and chop up 2 more radishes to kind of finish it off, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I chopped up just 1 more, like a larger radish. And look how beautiful. Look how the beets are already trying to dye or getting dyed into the vinegar concoction. What do we, oh, brine. Let's call it a brine. Let's be correct about it. So when you do this, you want to make sure everything is very clean. I'm just going to push it all down and mix it. And I'm going to do that, and I'll come back and I'll see if I have to make more vinegar. Because sometimes I do get a little bit of vinegar into when I pull it out. And when you're using it, you really want to use a clean container or a clean utensil, excuse me, to put onto your food and not touch your food because you don't want to taint the brine. So anyways, I'm wondering too, by the way, and if you guys know, I want to try doing a test batch of canning them because they're fresh, raw vegetables. And I'm just cooking them. They'll be, you know, basically in the, when I can, I'm just like, I don't know, half an hour, let's say. I wonder if they'll stay crisp and fresh. I think they will, quite honestly. So let me know in the comments below if you have any idea. I'm going to do, like, I have these little tiny canning jars. I'm going to do about 6 of them and try it out just to see, because these only last fresh, pickled, you know, 3 months. So in the fridge. I'll be right back. Okay, so I made up a little bit more vinegar, sugar, water, salt concoction. And you guys, you can watch my pickling video. I'll link it after this one. Oh gosh, wonder if I made enough. I also added more of the beet leaves. Oh, see, that's like all salt. You know what? I'm gonna add, because you need that as your pickling agent. And I want to make sure it gets in there. So I just added more water. Okay, well, I'll get that in. So you just want to make sure you, and I did put in those leaves, beet leaves, because I think that would be really good. Look at the radishes. They look so beautiful in there. So I'm just going to press this all down. Now there's enough liquid. And I just turned my spoon backwards to kind of push everything down to get mixed up. I did not want to, I have some cilantro, but I didn't want to use it for the pickling. I mean, since I have greens already, why use the cilantro? And I can use it for something else. Although it does give a very different flavor, but there is dried cilantro in the seasoning spices in here, in the brine. So I'm going to continue this, and then I'm going to go outside. I need to get some stuff done. I need to mop in here, but I'll do that after I go outside. And I just want to say this process takes a while because you need to sort of chop everything up very finely, as you can see, so that the vinegar, salt, sugar, seasoning, water can penetrate it and permeate it like really well, because it's basically, you know, it's pickling it. So you need to have each, you know, piece or a vegetable be sliced up very small. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit because the water, vinegar, sugar, salt, brine was still a little bit hot. Not hot, excuse me, I got the hiccups again, sorry. Not hot, but like warm. And I want it to let it cool off before I put it in the fridge. Once you put it in the fridge, it's good in about an hour, and it'll stay good between 3 and 4 months in your refrigerator. But it doesn't last that long for me. I really do want to try the canning them, because I think that would be very different than cooked vegetables that you're canning. It's gonna taste crispier, crunchy. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. The reason why I'm reusing the brine was because I didn't have to add more spices, and it's more economical that way. So make sure you use clean utensils. That's another thing. And I will put everything in the description box, the spices that cost $2.17, and I'll link the video at the end. Bye bye.